No fines will be imposed on the delay in paying income taxes during lockdown. Minister Bandula says cabinet approval granted to pay up to 600,000 rupees to the finance depositors. Yellow-spotted locusts rapidly spreading across many areas. Unidentified species of moth from Madampe. George Floyd death. New charges for all 4 sacked officers.
Good afternoon. Starting off with your lead story. Co-cabinet spokesperson Minister Bandula said that until the liquidation of the finance company, the central bank has informed that depositors will be paid up to 600,000 rupees from the compensation scheme.
The central bank has informed the Prime Minister that from Monday up to 600,000 rupees will be paid for all depositors until the finance is liquidated. This will solve the issue of around 93% of the depositors. However, the remaining depositors with higher amounts will eventually be benefited after it is liquidated. Meanwhile, the co-cabinet spokesperson, Minister Bandula Gunawardena, said that according to the central bank, the depositors of VTI will not be paid under this scheme. The co-cabinet spokesperson added that this is mainly due to the legal action taken by the depositors in this regard.
Meanwhile, the cabinet has approved not to impose any fines for the delay in income tax payments during lockdown.
Usually the Inland Revenue Department imposes fines for not paying taxes on time. However, the President got the approval of the Cabinet to not charge any income tax fines from during the lockdown period, which is until the 20th of June and prior to that. Meanwhile, the Central Bank of Sri Lanka has decided to increase the funds provided by the central bank for loans granted to entrepreneurs who are affected by COVID-19.
Moreover, the cabinet approval has been granted to construct a 300 megawatt power plant.
This step was taken to avoid a national electricity crisis. The cabinet approval was granted for the chairman of CEB to reach agreements to construct a 300 megawatt power plant expeditiously in Puttalam. The Good Governance government during the last 5 years did not commence any large-scale power generation projects in the country. With loans from India, 100 million had been pledged for renewable energy. There were lengthy discussions regarding this, and it was discussed to provide solar power to state sector institutions including hospitals, schools, economic centers and military headquarters and other state institutions. $100 million has been pledged for this.
Now, the cabinet has invalidated the 2017 cabinet decision to allow private establishment to carry out practical exams in order to obtain a driver's license. Issuing a press release, the Ministry of Passenger Transport Management said that the decision taken in 2017 was invalidated by cabinet paper presented by Subject Minister Mahinda Amaravira. The decision was made following a discussion between Minister Mahinda Amaravira and Vehicle Inspectors Association. Back to a developing story here at home, the Department of Agriculture requested the general public to be on high alert over unusual increase in any insect population in the country.
The department urged the general public to immediately contact the 1920 hotline in such an event, adding the yellow-spotted locust invasions are being reported from multiple areas including Kurunagala, Meerigama, Mavanalla, Matara and Beliatta. Southern Province Agriculture Director I.D. Gunawardena said measures are being taken to control the spread of the locusts. Officials of the Zonal Agriculture Resource Centre located in Madampe, attached to the Northwestern Provincial Department of Agriculture, said that moths are found in Madampe, Madagama, Galahitiava and Atiava.
Now, 5 people were injured and 1 person was killed in accidents that took place in Chilau and Balanguda areas. The 5 injured were employed at a garment factory in the area. Police stated that the accident occurred when a van collided with a bus. A nearby CCTV had captured the accident. The drivers of the bus and the van were arrested by the police. The Jilla police states that investigations are underway. Meanwhile, 1 person had died in an accident in the Imbulpe area in Balanguda along the Colombo-Badula main road. According to the police, the accident had occurred last night when a motorbike collided onto a lorry. The driver of the lorry had fled the scene and investigation is underway. The total number of positive COVID-19 cases in the island has increased to 1,749.
Of the new cases, 14 are returnees from Bangladesh who are undergoing quarantine at the Diatalaba quarantine facility. 19 returnees are from Qatar, quarantined at the Ampara facility. 2 returnees are from Kuwait. 1 is being quarantined at the Minere facility, while the other at the Trincomalee facility. And the remaining 31 are Sri Lankan Navy sailors. 19 of them are undergoing quarantine at the Mulankavil facility. 4 of them are at the Kandakadu facility and another 4 at the Mihintale facility.
And that's a wrap of Lunchtime News. Join us again at 9 tonight on Primetime News. Have a great afternoon.